Well, transit police said today they have no intention of changing their policy despite public outcry. Earlier this week, we learned transit police were using tasers on so-called non-compliant passengers, some of them described as non-violent fare evaders. The Civil Liberties Association responded by filing a complaint with the Police Complaints Commissioner, but the transit police remain unmoved.
About 80 million people ride SkyTrain every year, and every day these passengers walk by the big board of regulations. It's clear that if you disobey the safety and security rules, that you will be fined. But nowhere does it say that you risk getting blasted by a taser.
You get fined for it. Is that not enough? You don't need to be tasered.
Tasers killed people, right? And now they're like tasering people just because they haven't paid their SkyTrain fare?
It seems a bit excessive to taser people just for not paying a fare.
There's no need for that. That can stop someone's heart, you know what I mean?
According to Freedom of Information documents, SkyTrain police have fired their tasers at least 10 times since they first started carrying them about a year and a half ago. And at least 3 times they used those weapons against non-violent passengers who did not pay the fare.
Inspector Bob Houston is going to...
After 3 days of dodging reporters, a SkyTrain police spokesperson finally broke his silence, refuting the documents.
We have not, will not taser people for fare evasion. That simply hasn't happened.
Okay.
The BC Civil Liberties Association is asking for a full investigation by the Police Complaint Commissioner. It says using the potentially deadly weapon on non-violent, non-compliant passengers is an abuse of power.
For them to fasten on the phrase non-compliant, isolate it, and to try to make it sound as if it elevates merely refusing to pay a fare as a justification for using a taser is simply unacceptable. It doesn't fit with their own language and with the guidelines that have been set down.
The association is calling for a moratorium on tasers until a provincial inquiry looking into the safety of the weapons is completed.
Why not put them down until the reviews are done and then use them again?
Because we believe, as I've stated before, that they are a safe and effective tool, and we will continue to use them until that's proven otherwise.
Okay, we'll be concluding at this time. Thank you very much for coming.
Even though the inspector maintains his officers did nothing wrong, he admitted the deputy chief officer has asked for an internal review of the taser policy.
Thank you very much.
Do you have a copy of your statement?